everyone, welcome back to my channel where you can usually find me making over some part of my 400 square foot apartment. Lately, I've been out in the garden. It's been really beautiful, and I have an outdoor space that is a gift in the city. I've really been taking advantage of it because we have all of this time, but today it's just cloudy and gloomy, and I just don't wanna go out there. So we are gonna do something that I've been really excited about. I've been kind of like squirreling away art to do this massive gallery wall, and I am 0% qualified to do this wall. And I hope that it'll look cohesive and not just like I spit up color. But even if that's the case, you know, I really like the colors that are in these pieces. So I think it'll look beautiful, and I'm super excited to try to do this. All right, so this is what we have to work with. I have my couch here, my little thing here. I'm going to put some pillows to make it kind of, you know, like a loop-de-loop. Anyway, back to the art. Last week I did this little installation. It lights up in different colors. I can't wait to put the art on the wall to kind of reflect the colors in the artwork into the lanterns. But today we're gonna do this gallery wall, which is going to encompass this, ooh, and this, ooh. Yes, that is a ton of space to fill. Some big components is I just want to make sure to work around this, as well as to hide or kind of distract, I guess, from this, which is my cable to my projector and my Nintendo Switch that is kind of hidden behind there. So let's get started with this wall here. For this wall, I wanted to do darker tones, so I'm gonna do a little bit more black. And for this wall, I wanted just to be a color explosion so that when you come through the front door, it's like, wham, just color. All right, guys, we're gonna ignore my mismatched socks for a second and take a gander at the dark side of the wall pieces. So this is going to be on this wall here. This is in no particular order. I just wanted to lay them out so I could kind of play with them and see what order I'd like them in. I will say that I chose black and white frames, and that is not only for the dark side of the wall, but also for the really colorful side of the wall as well, to make it a little bit more cohesive between the two. In addition to that, to add more to the cohesiveness, I wanted to add pops of yellow as well to, yeah, make them their own separate galleries, but could work as a gallery altogether as well. These are the pieces that I have. Oh, I do have a couple of canvas pieces as well. I just thought, like, man, does she deserve a canvas? Look at her, you know? Okay, so I'm gonna put this in an order that I really like to see, and then I'm gonna try to transfer it to the wall. That is the part that I'm gonna have trouble with. Okay. Yes. So I'm going to be putting everything up using these command strips as well as these things, which I've shown you before, and I actually used it for the lantern project. The thing is it's not so much about putting holes in my wall. It's more about the fact that this was a house that was broken into apartments and done so in not like the best way. So I'm pretty sure it's just like straight cement, and that means that it's really strong, but it's just a pain to put things up. So I think it'll be easier to use these, hopefully. I have seen people use, I don't know, like drafting paper, or I guess it's like the paper that you put down when you're gonna like paint a room, and use that to kind of perfectly fill the space. That does look like a great idea. I might have some paper, but I don't think it's big enough. And I kind of just want to do it. I don't know if it's going to make it harder or easier if I just do it. Because if I mess it up, then I'll have to rearrange everything. And that means I take down like some of these things, and it might take some of the paint away, which is okay because I have more paint, but I don't know if it's worth it. Let me go see if I have that paper downstairs. If I don't, I'm just gonna do it by eye. So no, I do not have any paper. So we're gonna measure some things. What I measured is, I'll show you. Okay, so excluding the floof, I've measured here to here, and that's here to this ottoman, so I want this on the other side. So I need to visually be like, okay, this is what it looks like here. I kind of want it to be more in though. Boop, boop. That looks better, right? All right, so we're gonna start with the biggest piece and use her as a guideline for the rest of everything. So I think she's good, like here. Here she is. Here's the thing. I'm gonna use this hook to hook her in. Okay. So that's pretty straight. I think it made it a little bit easier because I could tilt it. I don't know if it's gonna be exactly straight, but that's definitely not what we're doing today. The next thing I'm gonna do is do the middle section. So these paintings, because that way I can line up the smaller pictures a little bit better and easier. So I could use this hooky doodad, but I don't think it's gonna be precise enough for how I wanna make it look. So I'm gonna use these sticky things. All of these are professional words. And hopefully that'll allow me to be a little bit more precise. Put them on the back. I'm gonna actually scrunch them in first and then tape it to the wall so I don't have to mark up the wall. Know what I mean? Flu's getting really pissed at me. She's trying to like clean herself and I'm busy doing human stuff. So I'm gonna make a risky idea. I think I'm gonna put this guy up on top of the wiring. I don't know if it's gonna look good, but fingers crossed. So I'm assuming that the paper would have allowed me to think, hey, I can move this same design and move it all the way to the left. This way, this guy would be on this side. However, these two pictures would be right against this really, I don't know. It's like kind of a strong detail of this guy. So I don't know if that would have clashed. I don't know if this kind of does its own thing. All right, guys, so I got some advice. I FaceTimed with the people, and I'm gonna move everything to the left. So I had to move all the things to the left, and I have to paint that. Oatmeal cream pie. Cookies, man. Really help this be better. Oh, more. Good. 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 Okay, so while the paint dries from all the mistakes that I have made, I'm going to lay these out. This is actually the way that I want it organized. I wanted lots of pinks and yellows and blues to brighten up the space. I really wanted warm colors because my walls are kind of this cool blue color and I wanted it to pop against everything. I love this yellow. She's amazing. She's also blowing bubblegum. That wasn't intentional, but there's a couple of canvas pieces and then these little pieces. I thought this was the best way to incorporate the blue, moving into the yellow and then more into the pink. Some of these are like a little bit softer in color, some of these are brighter in color, but I really like all these pieces. Okay, I got way too hot in my sweater, so I'm wearing a t-shirt now, and I don't know. So I really love the quality of Society 6's prints and frames, with the exception of the white frame. Look. And that is like in storage. I didn't really move it around. I think I moved it like once or twice. So I'm gonna have to get some paint and fill that in, but for now I'm just gonna put it up. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. I have like a million of these, and oatmeal cream pie wrappers just everywhere because apparently I'm a trash person. Guys, I just loved doing this project. From saving up and picking out the pieces, and even putting them on the wall with seemingly no real plan at all, it was just fun. Art has this amazing way of conveying our thoughts and feelings and fears that words just can't. And choosing these individual pieces that somehow resonated with me, pieces that I was drawn to for one reason or another, then putting up on my wall, that was really cool for me. I've never really gone through the effort of putting up framed artwork before, and now I have this really special gallery. All of those pieces make these walls a funny kind of self-portrait, and I love it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you'd like to see me do more of these types of videos, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.